It finally happened. I had a company reach out to me to do a demo of their product. Stay tuned. Alright, a little bit of a backstory for everyone before we get started with this unboxing. I am doing a presentation in January at FETC. It is an amazing national, possibly international, I'm not really sure, conference. It's held in Orlando, and this will be the first in-person conference I attend since everything started. So really excited, really nervous, but really excited. My presentation is on digital whiteboarding. So this company called Wacom reached out to me. Is it Wacom? Wacom? Not really sure how you pronounce their name, but they reached out to me and offered to send me their drawing tablet so that I can include it in my presentation on virtual whiteboarding. So before I responded to them, I did a little bit of a Google search, checked some YouTube videos, and it turns out these Wacoms are really popular for artists. The reason being is they are touch sensitive, they can tell pressure points, a lot of really cool stuff. I can kind of see the benefit of it for digital whiteboarding, and so I reached out and said, sure, send me one. Guess what came today? Alright, so I'm going to actually be doing a series of videos. Since this is the first product I have received to do a review of, the first one I'm going to do is this video now, which is unboxing, taking it all out, seeing exactly what it is. In a week or two, I'm going to release another video where I actually review the product. So obviously I don't want to review something that I haven't tried. We're going to try it for a bit, see how it works, and then do a review. And then the third video will be kind of like that follow-up and maybe a little bit of a here are the ins and outs that I've learned since playing with it. So we're going to see how it works, we're going to see how it can benefit teachers, and let's get started. So as you can see in today's video, I have an extra camera in the room because this camera is actually aimed down at my desk so you can see what I am doing as I open the box. So here is the Wacom. I'm going to hold it up to the other camera too, just in case you can't see it very well. It's pretty small. Obviously you can see my hands holding it. The box itself, not too heavy, so let's take it out and see exactly what it is. Need to get a scissor. Alright, we got the scissor to open this very carefully, obviously. We're going to cut there, see if there's any other tape on it. Nope, that was it, just the one piece of tape. Alright. So now that we cut that tape, what we are going to do is we are going to open the box. Ooh, it's magic. All right, so here we go. That's the tablet right there. Nice size. So let's take it. It's not too heavy, very light, pretty thin. Ooh, I love that color. It's like a greenish, kind of cute. All right. So as you can see, the Wacom is not like a traditional tablet. It does not have a screen. And from what I understand, the purpose of that is the screen itself can actually be a deterrent because you'll end up looking down. You're not going to be looking at your students. And when it comes to the actual technology, according to all those artist videos that I saw about this, the no touch screen actually makes this last longer because it has less type of electronics that can break down. So there we go, there's the tablet. Let's see what else comes in the package. All right. We have a charger. It is a micro USB charger, so I'm assuming that you can use it with any kind of micro USB. It also has a little elastic to keep it organized. We have the pen. Now, from what I understand about this pen, the nibs will go, but according to, again, other videos that I've seen, they do sell replacement nibs. We'll see how good that is. And then the direction book. I'm not gonna start taking this apart in the video. All right, so let's see if there's anything else in this box. Nope, just the cardboard. All right, so let's see what we got. There's something kind of like guilty pleasure of taking the plastic wrap off of a brand new electronic. Does anyone else have that feeling, or is that just me? All right, so we're going to take the plastic off the pen and we're going to take the plastic off the tablet. Ooh, beautiful plastic. I kind of don't want to open it. It's like opening a holiday present or a birthday present. But we're going to just rip that plastic off. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is the texture. It has a very, it's not a smooth texture. It's kind of a little, not grainy, but it definitely has some texture to it. So it has a decent grip. I hope that makes sense the way I just explained that. So again, it's not completely smooth, but it's not rough either. It's just kind of nice. It's not heavy at all. I mean, I could easily hold this with one hand and write with the other, which I think is the point of it. It has this little loop, which is actually a great place to put your pen. Or maybe not, maybe you have to put the pen through. Yeah. So a great place to put the pen. Just don't put it through by the point, you got to put it through by the back. The other thing you're going to notice is there are some buttons. I'm going to have to obviously play around, see what those buttons are. That will probably be in that third video I make, which is going to be the tutorial video. So again, today is an unboxing. The next video in about a week or two will be a review. And then I will make a third video, possibly a fourth video, depending on how much there is the intricacies of using it. But I will also make a tutorial video on how to use the Wacom. So really cool. I'm going to notice right away there's a lot of dots on the screen. So again, the screen is not a touch screen in the sense of you're not going to get your picture on it. You're going to be looking at your screen or at your computer, but it's also good because your neck's not going to be bent down. You're going to kind of be looking up as you're drawing. So that little grid is to just help you as you're getting used to it. So I'm assuming there is going to be a learning curve for that purpose because obviously you can't see what you're writing and you're going to have a little practice to make sure your stuff is right. The other thing, as I do the review and as I start to play with it, I just want to give you this little disclaimer right now. I am a lefty. If you did not already know that, I am a lefty. So we assume that most technology works very well for right-handed people, but this will be a great test to see if the Wacom can tell lefties from righties. So really, really cool. Another thing about the model that they sent me is this one is Bluetooth. So it's going to be really nice when I do this demo and test it out for teachers because you don't want to be tethered to your computer. That's one of the most annoying things in the classroom when I was still teaching, was that if I needed to type something for the students, if I needed to do math problems on the board, I was tethered to the front of the room. But because it's Bluetooth, I could be walking around with this. You can be walking around with this. Again, I am going to be at that conference in January, FETC. I will probably bring it with me for my whiteboarding presentation, and I'll be able to walk around depending on what kind of microphone they put in the room, because obviously you do not want to just yell in a conference. Worst idea ever. You want to use the microphone. You never want to be like, hey, can everyone in the back hear me? Nobody's going to tell you if they can't hear you. They didn't hear you ask. So if I am able to walk away from the microphone while I'm at the conference, I will definitely be able to demonstrate the Bluetooth capabilities of this device. So it'll be really fun. Stay tuned for the next video. When I do make it, I will make sure to put a little thumbnail right over here in the video so you can get to it. Or actually, I think the thumbnail might be on this side when I put the thumbnail on the video. We'll see. Who knows where the thumbnail ends up. Thank you for joining us. And again, in about a week or two, I will do a review of the Wacom tablet. See you next time. Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome tech tips. Like this one.